Bror Fredrik coming at you with another video from the Las Vegas Strip. Let me get out from the actual Las Vegas Strip and not get run-it over. Most of you who have been long-time subscribers or even short-time subscribers probably know me for this. Walking around the Las Vegas Strip, keeping you entertained, having fun, exploring, and all that other good stuff. And I've come to love it, and you guys have come to love it as well. Now, you might also notice that lately I've been changing up the content a little bit, and that is by design. So I wanted to bring everyone a little bit of a, how would you say, State of the Union address from my channel, Bror Fredrik. And we'll do that right after this. So I started my channel a little over 3 years ago, and it was a rather happy accident, if I'm perfectly honest. I didn't have any intention at that time to be a YouTuber or a vlogger or anything like that. Basically, the town was shut down during the pandemic, and I needed something to do. I started out on Facebook just showing people what was going on out in the real world. My first videos were walking up and down the strip when there was nobody here and I was the only one. And then the channel absolutely exploded. I had 1,000 subscribers within a few weeks, and the channel got monetized within a month because everyone wanted to know what was going on in Vegas, and I was bringing it to them, in some cases live. What's going on, man? And the channel just kept growing from there. And the channel became more popular, and I became more popular, and thus the birth of the Bror Nation. But honestly, I never thought about doing YouTube full-time. To this day, I don't do YouTube full-time. It just grew into what it was, and trust me, I've enjoyed it. And I still enjoy it to this day, can you tell? But I've always said from the very beginning that my show, if you can call it a show, was always about being a show from Vegas. Not necessarily a show about Vegas, and you can see that that's true. Yes, I have done some food reviews, I have done some other things. Some have succeeded, some have failed. I did a lot of slot videos. I don't do many slot videos anymore because these days, the way the town is, slots are just not worth playing. And besides, there's plenty of channels out there that'll tell you the 5 best places to eat shrimp. I'm unfortunately not one of them. I was always about the experience, about having fun, taking it with me, the exploration, you know, not the intricacies. Like I said, I've never endeavored to be a show about Vegas, even though that's how it might have been perceived for quite some time. And I do appreciate that perception too, because quite frankly, if it wasn't for having Las Vegas as a backdrop, my channel would not have gotten started. So I'm exceedingly thankful for that. So I've been doing live streams on the Strip weekly, in some cases daily, for about 3 years. And according to my pedometer, believe it or not, I have walked over 4,000 miles in every type of weather you could possibly imagine. Cold, if you can call Las Vegas cold, to the heat like we're in now. It is August 30th. It is 109 degrees and humid at 7:30. So I've put in my time out here, and I've loved it, and I've loved meeting each and every one of you. I'm trying to not get run over, and it's been a blast. However, for about the past year, more heavily in the past few months, and I'm sure a lot of you have noticed, I've been engaging in topics of conversation while I'm walking around the Strip, using the Strip and the casinos as a backdrop. Things that are more important to me, more relevant to me, things that I like to think about, things that I like to engage with, and I've been doing that while I've been live streaming, walking up and down the Strip. You've all noticed that. Some of you like it, some of you might not like it, but these are the things and the subject matter that truly intrigue me. And I want to thank everyone let me take a moment and truly thank everyone who's made the channel what it is today. Each and every one of you mean so much to me. I truly am honored and I truly love you guys. Now, I'm not going anywhere, but I do want to thank you. The reason why I'm saying this is because I fully understand that there is a certain portion of my audience that is, how would I say, more Vegas-centric, and they would prefer that I keep walking on the strip and showing the lights and showing the people and showing the excitement. And that's what this channel has done for the past 3 years and brought into their lives, which is fine. But I also understand that that might be the only reason or a major part of the reason why my channel is relevant to you as an individual. And I do also understand that as I do switch over content, you might not want to follow what I'm doing from the studio and some of the things that I want to talk about or that I perhaps need to talk about. And if you choose not to stay along for the ride, that's okay. I still love you, no hard feelings, and I do truly thank you for all your time, your patience through my ups and downs, through my occasional mood swings and all the rest of that, through the highs and the lows that we've all had together. And I do appreciate you, but I understand if I do make a transition into more topical subject matter that you might not want to stick around for that, or it might not be relevant if I'm not out on the strip all the time, which I still plan on coming out on the strip on occasion. Maybe I'll make it a Saturday night thing, every other Saturday night. I'm not going to abandon it. I live here and I absolutely love it. I'm here all the time. But I know certain people, that's not going to work for them. I fully understand, and I still love you. There's another large segment of my audience that I could do what I do from a cornfield and you'll still follow me. And I want to thank you guys too for that level of support and appreciation. And indeed, if you're enjoying it, I encourage you to stick around because there's more of what you've come to enjoy coming. So I'm going to be doing a blend of some Vegas, but I want to get into more topical things, and we'll discuss that right after this. Bror Fredrik coming at you from the studio. So what can you expect from Bror Fredrik in the studio? Well, basically, the same Bror Fredrik that you've come to know and hopefully love walking up and down the strip, but in a whole new dimension and possibly a whole different light. Besides some of your favorite segments like Ask Me Anything or Bror Fredrik Thinking Out Loud, you can also expect social and cultural commentary. This is something that I'm extremely passionate about. I like talking about the subjects that are happening around us in the world that we live. I love to get people to think and think critically. I don't want to get too much into politics, but sometimes politics are part of our social lives and part of our culture as well. So they will be discussed, but I'm going to do it as well as all the other commentary in a very pragmatic, hopefully eye-opening way. My intent is to make people think. I also like discussing lifestyle topics, and those are going to include everything from the relationship dynamic to health, both mental and physical. I love discussing motivation. We're going to discuss finances. We're going to discuss food. We're going to discuss everything you need and that I need as well to be the most well-rounded, best person we can possibly be in this life. After all, I'm a part-time philosopher. And let's not forget reviews and guests. I'm going to absolutely love doing the guest segments, and I think you guys are going to enjoy them too. So, hopefully you've decided to stick around. If you decide to leave because I'm not on the Las Vegas Strip as often as I used to be, and I think I'll still go out there at least once, maybe twice a week. We'll see, but Friday nights and Saturday nights, I just love being on the strip anyway. But predominantly, Again, I'm transitioning to more of a studio podcast type environment, but we're going to have fun. But if you feel that it's not for you, that you're here for Vegas, that is okay. I do appreciate all the time. I appreciate your subscription, and I appreciate all the support throughout the years. And I do indeed love you, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Now, should you stick around, I would appreciate that as well. I think you're going to have as much fun as I'm going to have. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be one amazing ride for everyone. And I hope that I do indeed earn your subscription and your support. So I'm looking forward to the new content. I hope you guys are too. And on that note, you know how we do. Bror Fredrik out.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.